as I said before, as I say in the morning, I think that with this offer us the opportunity to discuss, as Dario says, the commons are not something coming from above, from the sky, but are the fruit of a social conflict. And after the Second War, the class struggle, the working class, opened the way to build the welfare state. Many issues are now reality because of this struggle, this fight. So after the victory of the neoliberal model, we are now facing a new phase of the capitalism. And this is also linked to the defeat of what we call the real socialism. And with this defeat, the victory of Latina, there is no alternative, it's spread all over the world. And now we are living in this drama. We have no alternative. But at the end of the last century and the beginning of this century, millennium, the fight of Cochabamba and the water struggle for take away the profit from some issue, natural resources or human rights, give us the opportunity to rethink what is the class struggle. And I think that what we are now facing is also the transformation of the capitalist model. That is not more linked with an industrial process of accumulation. So there is no more the working class as it was. And we have to redefine this kind of class. And in my opinion, the topic, the definition of the commons is the way that we rethink the class. That's why, for me, it's a crucial point for the left to have this approach and to rethink how can we join and make some, how do you say, organic view in this process of the commons. As Dario says, we can use part of the commoning process for transformation, but also, as we can see in the open source, for the accumulation, for capitalist model. So we have to think how can we redefine the common strategy in order to build a political coherence and to transform the status quo. And this means also that we have to rethink the public sphere. When we had the referendum of the water in Italy, we had this motto, no? After the renationalization of the water, the republicization of the water, we had to republicize also the public. Because the public as it is now and the role of the state are not anymore a progressive role. It's not the defense and the enlargement of the rights, but it's more and more the privatization of this aspect of the life. So what we see is the weakness of the state, to play the role of trustee, as Brooke said this morning, saying that we give to the state some that is ours. And we have to redefine the way that this kind of ownership is redefined. And then the question of the commons is also linked, and this is my last point. I think that we, after the dissolution of the Soviet Union, after the parliament of some experiment, we lost what we in Italy call the sol dell'avvenire. We lost the opportunity to have a dream. And in a way, the common strategy is the way that we rebuild the sol dell'avvenire. So the dream. That's
Yeah.